Good morning, folks. How's everybody doing? I have noticed that as of this morning, the first thing that triggered as soon as I hit go live was, oh, you have dropped frames. And I was like, okay, I thought Sundays, I thought weekends were like the magical days where I didn't have lag. Can you guys please let me know if you guys are experiencing any issues with the frame rate, with the video being choppy, all of that fun stuff. Google, YouTube to be exact, is still giving me pop-ups saying, hey, it's not doing too great. So, I don't know. And also what's interesting is, I don't know if YouTube has a control room. Seems to be a bit broken right now. I'm not actually able to see chat. I actually have to open another tab. So I'm having a very technologically challenged morning here. It's buffering right now. That doesn't sound very promising. Because, yeah, I'm just checking out all the statistics everywhere, and it looks like the bitrate is having a bit of an issue. So that would probably be my internet connection. I'm just going to conclude that Shaw Internet is a crappy internet provider. Not that I really have a comparison. I've never live streamed on any other internet provider, so who knows? Might actually not be Shaw. Anyways, today's plan, very simple. We're going to be playing on Tegan's server. I nearly said Tegan test server. Wow, my brain is clearly not awake yet. We're going to be playing on Tegan's server. I don't really have a specific plan for what I need to do today. It's pretty much just up for grabs. So if you guys have any requests, we can go ahead and do some of that. Otherwise, I just kind of pick whatever and go ahead and do it. That's pretty much the plan for the day. Very simple. I actually had a lot of stuff happen this week, so there's a heck of a lot of stories to tell. You guys should stick around for that at the very least. Hello there, Grace. Long time no see. Good morning. How's the connection on Twitch side, Grace? Because I can definitely tell that on YouTube side things are lagging. A little out of my control, but I know that I noticed that it's lagging. Alright, let's switch up our view here. We got the game going. What server am I playing on? I am currently playing on Tegan server. One of the rare few people who still play on Tegan. Let's do a spot of cleanup here. You know what's funny? I just published that video showing all my stats, and then I promptly went in and changed my entire spell weaver again. Okay, well, not the entire thing. I just swapped a few things. I swapped one item, so now I have my Q4 staff. And then I moved damage over onto it and put crit onto the adornment instead. That's all the changes I've done since then. Honestly, because of the drop in the crit rate, I don't really notice the increase in damage as much as I thought I would. But overall, this is more in line with the right direction that I'll be heading into the future. There's one thing I really do wish that this game had was better inventory management system. This whole click every single item that you want to sell and then some is actually quite irritating. Andromeda 001 has left the group. Okay. Alright, I don't think he was online anyways. Okay, I need to warm up in the morning. I'm not awake yet, so let's go hit up Temple Sector for a bit. Stream is lagging. Yes. I seem to think that it's my internet connection. It seems to happen every now and then. Hey, for the folks on YouTube side, are you guys still lagging? Are you guys even there? YouTube was giving me a lot of issues this morning in terms of connecting, so I was like, great. This is already a really bad start. Freezes from time to time? Yikes. That means that YouTube side's probably getting hit even harder. Actually, I can feel some lag now that I'm actually in the game. So, it's definitely my internet. Definitely the internet today.
What do you mean?
Hello there, Mohammed Sami. Welcome to the VelveteenDuck. And good morning there to Nenderin. Do I know if there's any events coming? I don't even know. I don't even know who these new team members are. So for those of you who haven't been following the news, August 31st, the official Drakensang online team did a live stream. And they basically said, oh hey, there's like four? I think there's four. Four of us just leaving this development team. See you guys. I didn't actually watch the stream. I'm paraphrasing. I don't actually know if that's what they said. I imagine they probably said it a little better than I did. But yeah, so like 4 people just left. And then we were told about a week and a half later, after August 31st, hey, we're getting a new team. In case you guys haven't seen it, it's literally the first message on the official Drakensang online website. And then maybe like a day or so later, they started posts on the forum saying, hey, we want your feedback. Now, in case you guys don't know, the dude, at least for the English team, I don't know about the other language teams because I can't read other languages, so I don't know who those people are. But as far as the English team goes, the dude who posted is not actually not part of the new team. He's actually been around for quite a few years. So I'm like, I still haven't seen or heard or know anything at all about this new team. I'm like, I don't know what they look like, what their names are, who they are, what they look like. I was like, it's still a mystery. So, I'm guessing they're still doing their handover or takeover or whatever you want to call it. So I don't know that there will be events anytime soon. They seem to be keep their heads down and get to work types. I guess. I don't know. How did you farm it? That's a godly Q4. Well, very simple. I went and farmed Barak in the regular scaling dungeons on bloodshed difficulty, and then took the ingredients and crafted it on the workbench. It's literally easier for me to do 100 runs of Barak on bloodshed than it is to try and get the drop, because I'm just not lucky with drops. So in case you guys forgot, when you craft with higher rarity ores now, they actually will affect the quality of the base stats. So with legendary ores, you're guaranteed 70% and above the quality of your base values. And that's basically what I aim for. I got pretty lucky with this one. I think 90% plus for each. No events for the rest of September, pretty much. So that's the most likely guess. I feel like they could have done a better job of this. Actually, that's what I always feel like when it comes to this game. Oh, you guys could have done a better job of certain thing here that they could have done better of. But yeah. They could have done a better job in terms of communicating at the very least. Talk to us. Tell us what is going on. We want to know. Laggy AF, yeah. I could try restarting the stream, but it's my internet. Like, I'm not sure that would necessarily help. And it's my actual connection, not the game, not YouTube. It's definitely my internet, so. Assuming I asked about lag 4 minutes ago, but yeah. Up to you. Do you guys want me to try restarting it? Because I noticed my ping at the start of the stream was fairly high in the game, so I'm like, okay, I think everything's toast. But it seems to have dropped relatively normal, but I've noticed that the moment my stream was off by a bit, the rest of it seems to get messed up, technology-wise. Actually, my singularity continues to disappear, so I don't think it'll make a difference. It's my connection. Like, how to judge if your internet is crappy or not? Cast singularity. Does it stay on the ground? If not, your connection sucks. Oh boy. This is a terrible way to measure how... Terrible and unfortunately accurate. I have no doubt some of you guys are probably still wondering why on earth I'm farming in Temple Sector. Very simple. I think my average rune right now, if you took everything that I have and averaged it out, is probably somewhere between magic and extraordinary. Probably closer to the magic side than it is extraordinary. I really need to upgrade my runes. What happens when you do too many other things other than farming in this game. No, I just love it whenever I get rune trinkets on the ground, because you always go, oh, it's a rune, and then it's like, ah, wrong thing, not what I wanted. Not the 13 copper, the exceedingly important 13 copper that's going to make a difference in this game. Not for the fact that I think it would actually cause them to need to do more work. I would have been like, can you guys just remove copper and silver in this game? Because there's actually no function for them anymore. You may as well just leave gold coins, because everything... The prices have inflated so much that there's not much point to it. I'm still trying to open all of these anniversary eggs, because I have something like 7,000 egg openers, despite the fact that I don't even farm that much. And nothing to do with 7,000 of them. Oh crap, why did I teleport on the spot? You pick up the lobster here. I honestly should tell you guys about this week. This week was a pretty exciting week for me. Like, lots and lots of stuff happened. Not all of it was good stuff, but a lot of stuff happened, that's for sure. So actually what happened was, I had originally asked for Tuesday to be off this week. I told my boss, I was like, I actually have to act as a driver for my dad. He's got an appointment this week. And, yeah, I need my Tuesday off. So my boss was like, yeah, no problem. Mark's off Tuesday. So I had Tuesday off. And then she texts me, like, last minute, and she's like, hey, can you come work on Tuesday? Like, I just need you for a couple of hours, because it's, like, my mom's birthday, and we want to celebrate as a family, so we're hoping that you could come in and cover for a few hours. And I was like, I agreed to be my dad's driver for today. I don't know what time his appointment ends, so I really don't know that I can come in for a few hours to cover for you. So she's like, okay, fine, never mind. So yeah, I did not work on Tuesday. Now, what ended up happening was my dad had a colonoscopy appointment. Now, for those of you guys who don't know what a colonoscopy is, basically, it is where it's a procedure done in a hospital, and it's where you would have to clean out your gut, and they would stick a camera in you, basically check out the inside of your gut to see if there might be, you know, unusual growths such as cancer. That's really what it's about, all right? In order to prepare for a colonoscopy, though, the procedure will depend a little on which hospital you go to. But the one that my dad picked, they will send you this humongous package of paperwork that you have to do, and then you have to follow all of the dietary changes. So it's something like 7 days before, you stop eating fiber-rich food, and then you have to avoid certain colors of food, and on like the final day or something like that, you're only allowed to have a liquid diet. Like, it's very picky, all right? And you got to do it right, because if you don't do it right, when they stick the camera in you, you don't see the right stuff, you're gonna have to repeat your scope, right? And that's not pleasant. And of course, as part of the whole deal, in order to clean you out, it's not enough just to make dietary modifications. They actually make you take laxatives, all right? So the particular one, it comes as this humongous 4-liter plastic container, and like 2 or 3, I want to say 3 of them, like Egg Light, Colite, Go Lightly, that are all pretty much the same thing. So it has a laxative, and then it has electrolytes in it to prevent you from dehydrating yourself, because you're literally going to be pooping your guts out. So basically you have to drink the entire 4-liter thing, and it will flush everything out of your body so that you can actually go do this scope. Not my dad's first time doing it, so he knew what he was doing. The thing was, the last few times that he did it, it's been a few years. So the previous few times, it was all during non-COVID times. This is the first time he's actually done it during the COVID times. So when I dropped him off, I was like, yeah, last time Dad did this, it took like 3 or 4 hours. I literally had nothing to do for 3 or 4 hours. I don't know. So I was like, yeah, I'm just going to drive Mom home, because what else am I going to do here? I'm not going to hang out in the hospital parking lot for like 4 hours. It's ridiculous. So I drove my mom home. So I went from the city center all the way down to the northeast end of the city, and then we were like, yeah, let's go grab lunch, because it's like 1:30 at this point. I was like, yeah, let's go get some lunch, because we're hungry. I'm on my way to a Wendy's. Wendy's, for those of you who don't know, that's a fast food restaurant. Fast food chain, I guess you'd call it. Fast food chain? Yes, fast food chain. And I'm almost there, and my phone rings. And I'm like, what the hell? Because, I I was expecting this to take like 3 hours. The amount of time it took me to drive from the city center to the northeast was like roughly half an hour. I was like, this is really fast. Like, what on earth? I can't actually pick up my phone when I'm driving, though. Super old phone. Super old phone and super old car. Neither of them have Bluetooth, so I was like, okay, hold on. So, had to pull over into a parking lot, and then I picked up the phone, and I was like, okay, what happened? They're like, oh, your dad's done. You want to come and pick him up in like half an hour when the sedation is kind of worn off? And I was like, okay then. Okay. All right. So we go into the Wendy's and we're like, hey, we should just order the food now and then like head back to the hospital. Pick my dad up. We're gonna order food and my mom's like, hey, can we switch the soft drink for a coffee? So we asked the guy to switch the soft drinks for a coffee. And I should have thought of this. I'm like, people don't go to fast food restaurants like Wendy's to ask for coffee, okay? I swear. They didn't even have a pot of coffee ready. They were like, oh, okay, we'll start up our coffee machine now that you've requested it. We'll start up our coffee machine now. And then, next thing you know, we're standing there like, oh, okay, it's been 5 minutes. And the guy apologized. He's like, sorry, we're having issues with our coffee machine. Okay, yeah, we'll keep waiting. And then he's like, oh, sorry, our coffee machine seems to be broken. You want to just get some tea? And we're gonna be late picking Dad up already. Let's just take it and leave. So basically, we bought lunch. I didn't even have a chance to eat. And then we just drove all the way back to the hospital. And I was like, great, when I said I'm gonna be my dad's driver today, I sure as heck wasn't wrong because all I've done is drive. I didn't even get a chance to eat yet. So I get to the hospital, pick my dad up, and then I drive all the way back home because he just came out of the sedative. He was like pretty unsteady because they put him under, I think it's called general anesthesia. So you're literally out cold. Drove all the way home. Finally had a chance to eat. And then I was like, okay, Dad, you do realize they said that you're not allowed to drive for 24 hours, so you need some groceries. And he's all like, no, I'll be fine. I'll just go buy my own bread tomorrow morning. That's like his normal thing. He'll go buy bread in the mornings. And I'm like, no, 24 hours. That's only been like 18 or so hours if you go buy in the morning. That's not good. So now I had to go drive to the grocery store and buy them food so that they will not leave. Or at least my dad will not drive in the morning because I'm like, you're not allowed to drive. So yeah, I spent my Tuesday just driving around in the city. I literally went up and down the same road. Probably, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. I went up and down the same road 6 times because I kept going from my parents' house to the hospital and back. Like, at this point, I kind of know this road really darn well, if I didn't before. Anyways, your question was, where can I drop the beast quiver, please? Literally anywhere. It's a world drop. I don't think there's any preferred spots. To be honest, I think this game is rigged. To be fair, it is a game, so... As soon as you get the first one, the drop seems to go up. Before you get the first one, it's like, good luck. You're not going to be able to get it. Oh, why did I do that? And it disappeared on me. I just had 2 singularities in a row disappear. We're having a great morning here. Now, if you thought Tuesday was already exciting, Wednesday gets even worse. Wednesday gets even worse. That is right. So Wednesday, a lot of things happened on Wednesday. So there was actually a drug error way back in like 2019. It's been like 2 years. I'm like, I don't even remember what I ate 2 days ago. I don't know about you guys trying to ask me to remember exactly what happened 2 years ago. Alright. I actually thought this issue was resolved, but apparently it was not. So, the mother of the drug error decide to sue for damages. I'm like, great. So, yeah. I probably shouldn't talk too much in detail about it, but long story short, there was a drug error. Didn't go too well. Wasn't entirely my fault, to be honest. I think the majority of that actually should be going to the system. The system design, if you will. It was an old system that we were using back then, so... And then our premier of our province basically said, oops, actually our healthcare system is about to collapse here, guys. So starting Monday, anywhere that you want to go, or restaurants and the like, you gotta show your proof of vaccination or they can deny you service. So literally starting Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, the number of vaccinations that we had to give just went all the way back up. So yeah, work has been insanely busy because of that. I guess this is a nice part about the auto loot pet. Anytime I see the word rune on the ground, I can just ignore it because I know it's just a trinket. Oh, wow. Ouch. I body blocked myself in there. Great teleport, Ducky. Just great teleport. Like, hey, I'm gonna go over there and... Yeah. Never getting out. Yikes. Alright. Am I rune farming? Yes, yes I am. Hi, do I know any news for the new development? You mean the new development team? Not really. They actually haven't even made an appearance themselves. In case you guys are wondering, the person, at least for the English forums, who posted